Hey guys, this is Mike here for another video. It's going to probably be my last video on the whole EU referendum thing. Now, the votes were tough. We had, I believe, a winning margin of 51 to 49% on leave, which means to anybody who wanted to be a part of the EU, who saw the situation coming, knew what was going to happen next. The pound plummeted, and David Cameron has now resigned. He'll be leaving his position as Prime Minister in October. So he's probably going to do a hell of a lot more damage before then, so hey. And as a country, we're in a very big, extreme situation. Because look, the way I see it this way, right? There's two reasons why people voted. One, you believe the propaganda. If you did, hold my hands up, good on you. You know, at the end of the day, you obviously did all the research and you obviously had a look at everything in terms of the way that us leaving the EU would be a good thing. Fine. Now, no bones about it. I will say this. I would have voted leave if we had a plan. We don't have a plan. We're fucked as a country. And I'm not going to try and be a naysayer and sit there and shit on everybody's opinions and stuff, because in the end, everyone has their own reason of doing certain things. And the second thing I think people who voted leave for was they believed Nigel Farage's tripe, which basically they believed that immigration was going to be stopped. Now, this is the thing. He came out on TV. We had a lot of people from the Leave group basically renounce everything they said. Farage basically said, oh, that 350 million that's going towards the NHS, yeah, we miscalculated that. Which means it's not going to happen. Second thing that came out was they said, oh, you know the border situation, we said we have control of our own borders, we don't. And they've taken away, the pound has gone to the point where it's worrying at the moment, and to every person who's going to be going on holiday would have to pay an extra £100 for euro currency, which sucks like hell. We are fledgling to the United States dollar this time around as well, which doesn't help. As a country, we've sent a mixed message. We've divided down the line, really. You've got those good people who want to see the country succeed and believe, in fighting this together. Then you've got the other side that believes it's all about immigration and that people are taking their jobs. Which, if you're one of those, I need to tell you to go fuck yourself. I was born here. Been here all my whole life. 35 years old. I spent 35 years in this country. I had a family here. I love my kids to bits. But let me tell you what a company or country, should I say, like this has done. She's taken a lot from me. Became homeless. Met a woman who's made my life a living hell. And how does the country's laws affect me? They give me no right to a lawyer. I find out that they are sexist, which was the paranoia in me. Knew that my kids' schools are sexist because they believe the kid should be with the mum despite what she did. Social services are sexist because they believe that the kid should be with their mum despite what she did. Despite the fact the 9-year-old is completely and utterly messed up in the head. I'm fighting losing battles because no judge will listen to me, because I've been painted a certain picture of who I am without a free trial, guilty until proven innocent. I'm not happy here. Truthfully, never was. Tried to make the best of my situation, and the fact is, this referendum has proved something to me. It's proved that we only care about ourselves. People are selfish. They're quick to judge. They don't understand the reasoning behind their own declarations. You've got people right now on Twitter and people going on the news saying, oh, well, I voted leave because I thought we were going to get that money, and then I found out that was wrong. Jeez, like you've never even fucking spoken to a politician before, have you? Because, Nigel Farage, of course, is a pillar in the community, and the fact that a person like him is a member of parliament sickens me. He's a bigot. Front and centre, that guy's a bigot. The fact that there's a real possibility over the United States that Donald Trump is going to be your next president scares me. So, I'm thinking about it, and I may do this, I may not. I have to consider my options and consider what it does to me first, because, you know, if you get something, you have to assess the situation before you make a decision, because you don't want to make a rash one. Kind of what I did when I did the whole Leave Remain vote. I weighed up all the options, I did all the research before I actually was going to vote. Which, by the way, I can't do. I'm not allowed to vote because I'm still declared homeless under our current government regime, which I am. I'm kind of, where I am currently is temporary, because of the situation with my kids. So yeah. I think as a people, I'm embarrassed to be British. Totally embarrassed by the way people have been acting, by the racial slurs, the hatred. I get it. Everyone's afraid. Everyone's afraid of their situation, their family situation, but now you've fucked up the future for all these children that come after us. Because you're impatient, because you want to see results, because you think that you can make millions, just like all those fat cats in the government that have fucked you over in every turn you've gotten. But I am thinking of leaving. I'm thinking of renouncing my British citizenship, even if I have a country or don't have a country. So I'll do this. And to anyone out there who wants a citizen like myself, I'm an upstanding person, very clean, very, you know, I'll get my hands dirty and get myself grafting, do whatever, don't mind. I'm not a guy who's ashamed to put in hard work and try and make things work for himself. After August the 2nd, I am 50-50 sure that I'll be renouncing my British citizenship. So if you live in a certain country and you want a person like me, give me a shout. Leave a message, comment at the bottom. Leave a message on my Facebook page, Michael Burhan Actor. And let me know what you think. Because this country, for all the good that it's done, has been undone. And I don't want to be here to watch people die. Over 2,000 deaths so far under a Tory government because of nasty lies and manipulation on the job seekers' side, taking the disabled and the poor and forcing them into a situation where they have to either go to work or die. Good on you. The blood of every person who was affected by this and who will pass will be on the hands of those that made rash judgments and stupid decisions. And I'm going to watch as a country that calls itself a sovereign country, a country that represents the embodiment of this world, turns to shit. And I'm not going to sit there and watch as Britain and the EU play a pissing contest. And that's all it's been. This has been one big pissing contest. Between every Tory official, between every lefty, between every righty. You know, I think the prime example of people who see two different sides of the spectrum but understand each other and love each other, me and my friend Dave. Love the guy. He's a, you know, he voted Leave, but he had his reasons and he understood his reasons, and I understand why he did it. But for those who make rash judgments and stupid decisions based on the fact that they didn't have any of the facts available and listen to people like Nigel Farage and Boris Johnson, well, you made your bed, you're lying in it, you're screwed. What can I say? And for those who think that the country's going to make a vast jump back into a big pound sterling, I've got a few words for you. The Scottish referendum, which is going to happen again, because the Scots are pissed, because it wasn't their decision to leave the EU. The Irish are considering the same turn. And I don't blame them. I really don't. These are two, groups of people who sat there and went, we didn't make this decision. Why the fuck are you making this decision for us? We're guilty of doing the same thing we accuse the EU of doing for us. We made a decision for someone else who should have been involved. But there you go. Have a great one. Enjoy it. Enjoy your freedom. Enjoy everything that the politics can give you. Enjoy the fact that you've made a great decision for yourself. Because that's all this is. But hey. I'm going to go play some Mighty Number 9. Got a review coming up if you guys want to actually watch it. But yeah, this is what it is. And look, as I said, I hold my hands up to anybody who voted leave and had their reasons and researched it and did all the research they could. Great. So let me ask you a question, actually. Did you vote leave or remain? And if you did, what was your reasons behind it? Explain to me your stance. Give me a clearer picture as to why you did what you did and why you made that decision if it was an informed one. Okay? Because at least I can get a clearer picture as what was going through people's heads when they made that decision. Anyway, I'm Michael Burhan. Have a great day. Enjoy yourselves and yeah, enjoy freedom.